Hello everybody, we are back with another design project. This time it's a small kitchen renovation, so I'm just showing you real quick what it looked like before, and I'm going to be taking you on some of my shopping adventures. First I stopped at Creative Building Finishes to check out what options they had for countertops, as well as possibly backsplash solutions. Didn't really find anything here, so I moved on to Lux Building Finishes to see what they had in store. They had a few good options, but I don't know, I wasn't really feeling anything here. Wasn't really going with the idea that I had in mind for my client's kitchen. But if you guys are looking for some really cool vanity sinks, you can check them out. Finally, I ended up at Tile City and I ended up choosing not this one, but this one was a really good option, really great price. I ended up going with this option right here. The very faint marbling was really good. So yeah, that one was, I believe, 15,000 Jamaican dollars plus tax, and we only ended up purchasing 4 slabs. Then I went to Sherwin-Williams to select the paint colors for the kitchen cabinets. I did end up going with the Easy Green by Sherwin-Williams, as well as I believe it was Dove White for the upper cabinets. So here's what it's looking like. The process, the in-between stage. We have a lot going on here. They are installing the countertops and lights at the same time. So my client really likes to travel, and she's traveled to quite a few places across the world, and she loves doing a bit of photography. So we are going to be doing a gallery wall in the kitchen, and we needed these photos that she took to be framed. So yeah, that's what we're doing back at Saba Art Gallery in Montego Bay. I decided to go with two different types of frames. This one is a sort of gold brass color, and then the other one, which I don't think we have featured in this video yet, is a sort of beige textured color, but everything blends really well together and it will be very cohesive. You'll see it towards the end of this video, but here he is just putting together the final photo to be framed, and yeah, voila. So this is the final installation day. We are going to be installing that wall shelf. It's already up, as you can see here. These framed photos, there are 10 of them to be installed, and then we're going to incorporate some, I guess you could call them mixed media, to kind of add some dimension and texture and just overall flair to this wall. And for those who might be curious as to what was the cost to frame all of these photos, 10 in total, it came out to 63,000 Jamaican dollars. So if you'd like to get your artwork or photos framed, you can check out Sab Art Gallery. They are in Montego Bay. Okay, so with this gallery wall, I did have to do a little bit of online research to kind of figure out what would be the best layout for 10 framed photos. But not only that, I had to also tweak it a little bit on spot because of the decorative pieces that we will be incorporating as well. So that did take a little bit of time, just kind of like figuring it out together, like, oh, what's best for the space. But eventually we got there, and yeah, this is the process essentially. So in this clip, that's my client right there. We are just having her get involved to assess the best place to position this porthole mirror, because a girl needs to check herself out when she is about to head through the door. So yeah, that's why she was in that clip. But here we are putting up the final pieces of this gallery wall. With every frame that went up, I kept getting more and more excited. Okay, so you see this moment right here is where I got really excited, because that is the last piece to go up on this gallery wall. It's actually a propeller. It's made out of metal, I believe, and I got it from Wayfair. It was 38 US dollars. The wooden hanging piece adjacent from it is also from Wayfair. I believe that was $37. Here I am being super anal, just kind of making sure it's really straight. And not to forget the porthole mirror there, it's from Amazon, and it was $26. Now I'm just putting together the final pieces. I am showing my client how to essentially style the wall shelf, floating wall shelf, and how she can have the space not only be functional but be aesthetically pleasing on a day-to-day basis. I put that faux plant there because the plumbing for the washing machine was protruding or is protruding from that space. Bit of an eyesore, so yeah, I just didn't want it to be shown. But that is essentially where the washing machine and her fridge will go. She has not yet purchased those items. So I just want you to remember what this space looked like before. Here's the last clip. And this is what it's looking like now. So I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown on the prices for other items that were purchased. To start, the countertops, 4 slabs were selected, and that came out to over 73,000 Jamaican dollars from Tile City. The double kitchen sink was from Lux Building Finishes, came with accessories, that was over 53,000 Jamaican dollars. The kitchen faucet was from Active Home Center, that was over 12,000 Jamaican dollars. And the wall shelf, floating wall shelf, was over 100 US dollars. The light fixtures in total for all four was over 230 US dollars. And the kitchen poles were 2 packs purchased, and that was 38 US dollars each. And anything else that's decorative, I brought from my home just to use as sort of like props. So that's a wrap on this project. If you're interested in interior decorating services, my email address is in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching.